Welcome to the grammar class. In the previous class, our topic of discussion was types of sentences. And today, we are going to discuss how to convert an assertive sentence into an exclamatory sentence. Here, there are two basic patterns followed in the exclamatory sentences. Before which, what is an assertive sentence? Assertive sentences are statements, whereas exclamatory sentences are filled with emotions, strong feelings. So while converting a statement to an exclamatory sentence, generally we follow two basic patterns. Let us look into the patterns which we generally follow. First one is what plus adjective, sometimes plus noun. We have to understand what plus noun plus subject plus verb. And the second case, how plus either adjective or adverb. That is adjectives plus subject plus verb. In both the cases, you have to take note of subject plus verb. That is the pattern. Subject plus verb. Here, one word plus noun, how plus adjective. That is to be remembered. Now, before thinking about this, you must know three basic rules how to convert a statement to exclamatory sentence. First of all, when you are given with a sentence for conversion, then you must identify the subject. Identify the subject and the verb of the sentence. Subject and the verbs are to be identified first. Then we have to remove the extra word, the word which is used for giving more stress to the adjective or to the noun. There are some words used for giving more stress to the nouns or adjectives. Those words are to be removed. When we are removing one word, we have to add something. When we are removing that extra word, we have to put in place of that either what or how. What is used for nouns? What is used for nouns? And how is used for adjectives? Always. So we have two patterns, what plus noun pattern and how plus adjective pattern. And subject and verb, that is in both the cases the same. Now let us look into the example. According to the first rule, identify the subject and the verb. In the first example, it is a hot night. We have taken out it is. It is the subject, and is the verb. And we are left out with a hot night. Now we must know whether it is a noun or an adjective. Now listen. See, a and an are used before nouns. Therefore, a hot night tells us that it is a noun. So how to convert it? There is nothing to remove in this because there is no other word used for intensifying. Otherwise, giving more stress to the adjective or a noun. There is nothing used. Therefore, a hot night is taken as a whole. As a whole, it is considered as a noun. So, we have to use what for a noun and how for an adjective. So, what is to be used? What, a hot night, it is subject plus verb. What, a hot night, it is plus exclamatory word. It is, as it is, it is, it is. Only the capital letter is converted to small letter. Now let us look into the second example. It is very hot. Here hot or the heat is described. Further given more stress with the word very. And there is no and before this. First of all, let us take out it is, which is the subject and the verb. And very hot, hot is described further or given more stress with very. It is very hot. So very hot is just as an adjective. Therefore, we have to use how. How, very is removed and how is added in place of very. Very, you have to remove and you have to add how. So, how hot. How hot, again subject plus verb. How hot it is. And your exclamation mark. She is a very beautiful girl. She is. Let us take out the subject and the verb. Then what is left out with a very beautiful girl. Beauty is described further with a very, very beautiful. A very beautiful girl as a whole is a noun. So very is to be removed. Instead of very, what you have to use? What? What a beautiful girl. Subject plus verb. She is. What a beautiful girl she is plus exclamation mark. Now let us look into. She is very beautiful. Simply the beauty is described with very. There is no a unused. Therefore we are clear that it is not a noun. It is describing the beauty. Therefore she is being described as very beautiful. So it is adjective. So for adjectives what we have to use? How. We have to replace, otherwise remove very, and we have to put how in place of very. She is subject plus verb. We have to identify first of all. Second, that stressing word, the word which gives more stress to the noun or an adjective, that is to be removed. In place of this we have to use how. How beautiful she is. I hope these two examples are very clear. Now let us move into some other patterns are also followed. Now let us look into what other type of sentences can also be considered as exclamatory sentences. Here, I wish. There are some sentences beginning with I wish. I wish I had met you 10 years before. In this case, I can convert this sentence that my wish or desire is expressed. In this case, I can change the sentence. If only I had met you 10 years before. Exclamation mark I have to. I wish I were the Prime Minister of the country. That's my desire to become the Prime Minister, but I am not. In this case, I have to express it. If only I were the Prime Minister of the country. And an exclamation mark is to be placed. Now see, here a simple sentence is given, but it has so much in it. You have got all the answers right. You have got all the answers right. It means the speaker is surprised. Generally, students may not be gaining all the answers, otherwise getting all the answers right. In this case, the student has obtained, got all the answers right. So, we have to congratulate that person. In that case, we simply have to write congratulations and an exclamation mark. Congratulations, exclamation mark. You have got all the answers right. The sentence is kept as it is. Now let us look into one more pattern. It is a matter of. When the sentence is beginning with it is a matter of, in that case we have to use various exclamatory words. That is the words to express that emotion or the feeling with different kinds of words. It is a matter of great shame that you treated a poor man like that. Shame. You have treated a poor man like that. It is a matter of great joy. Our holidays are getting extended. Hooray! We have got more holidays. Hooray! We have got our holidays extended. So, we have two more kinds of sentences where we have to use so and such. It is so hot. It itself expresses the heat. So, you needing to write or change. You needing to change these kind of sentences. Only exclamation mark is to be placed. It is so hot. He is such a good man. Such a good man. That such word is used to express that greatness, that strong emotion. So, in so and such words, we can, where those words are there in those sentences, we have to place only the exclamation mark. I hope you are clear about the topic. With this, we are winding up today's classes. Tomorrow we shall meet up again with another topic. Thank you. Have a nice day.